Yo, what's good, guys? And we are in the video number 4 of this part market intelligence. In this video, we're gonna be talking about like the group or the situation that can happen between like awareness on sophistications, like when we have level 1 of awareness, level 1 of sophistication, or like level 2 of awareness, level 1 of sophistication, and all the metrics. So the awareness X sophistication matrix, awareness prospect, and sophistication market interact. Think of it as a grid. Low sophistication, high sophistication, low awareness, high awareness. Low awareness, don't know they have problems. Low sophistication, educate plus sample claims. Don't need like fresh to the market. Low awareness, don't know the problems. High sophistication, educated plus mechanisms. High awareness, ready to buy. Low sophistication, direct offer. High awareness, high sophistication, mechanism plus proof plus differentiation. So let's break down on the key combinations like that's gonna be happening. First one, we have low awareness, low sophistication, blue ocean education. Situation, they don't know they have problems. Market hasn't been bombarded with solutions. Strategy indicates on the problem. Simple claims work. No need for complex mechanisms. Example, a generally new category where teaching people they have problems. Capri approach, you know that things you thought was normal. It's not, because they are level of awareness of them, like they are unaware that they have problems. Here's what's actually happening and what you can do about it. This is so rare. This combination almost never existed in established direct-to-consumer categories or like niches, because you need to be like a blue ocean. To create your blue ocean, either you go like to a new niche, like new industry, or something like super, super innovative. This is where you can make like a lot of money if you are able to, what is called, to abuse it before like competition happen. But we don't care about it. Like most of the time, it's not like always trying to create our own blue oceans. And this is what's this whole thing that I'm trying to teach you, like how to dominate even on red ocean. And you have like the skills that you don't give a fuck about competition. You go and you conquer your market. Second one, we have low awareness, low sophistication. Second one, low awareness, high sophistication, the education too close to challenge. So this is when it happen. We have unaware audience, but the market itself is already like saturated. So let me give an example. This specific person doesn't know they have problems yet, but the market overall is saturated with solution. Example, menopause. Woman experience symptoms but hasn't labeled it as menopause yet. The menopause market is sophisticated, but she is unaware. So what I mean about that? When you're thinking about menopause market sophistication right now is like stage 3 right now. Stage 3, like as we said, like on the parts before, like in this video. That's mean the already solution there, the already people's making claims. You need to have like a new claims to actually win on this market, right? But there is some audience that they are unaware. So for people, what's happening in their mind, they think, oh, they are unaware. That means they are also like, because the audience is unaware that they have a problem. So whatever claim you give him, you're gonna trust it. But this is not the thing. So let me explain you why. Why this is tricky? You might think she's unaware, so sophistication doesn't matter. I will just educate her. Wrong. Here is why sophistication still matters. Your competition isn't your competition is sophisticated. Your ad is not competing for her attention against other advertisers who are using mechanism-based copy, proof stacking, advanced angles. Even if she doesn't recognize it consciously, the bar is higher. So it's not like it's not. It's actually competent. So we're gonna create an ad that's for low market sophistication. You're just making any claims. If the ad is not able to make her buy right now, or if like something's gonna happen in her subconscious, the moment she's gonna hear menopause, you're gonna say, oh, I know that. My brain already watched like some ads before. So right now it's gonna be comparing with other ads. If you didn't win the sales instantly, what's gonna be happening? She's gonna be start trying to look more about like what is menopause, trying to do some search and stuff. Then you're gonna find other high sophisticated ads. So for you to win, to close everything, like to close like the sales, you need to start with her level of awareness and aware, but like through your advertising, like through the journey of the ads, like the funnels, you're gonna introduce a new mechanisms, or like you differentiate your mechanisms, or like you really need shut down with the new mechanisms for her to believe it later on. So you're not gonna be comparing it with other things, if that makes sense. So this is what happened. The moment you educate her that she have problems, she enters a sophisticated market. You tell her this is premenopause, great. Now she Googled premenopause supplements. Now she sees 50 other ads, all with mechanisms already. Like, it's not making claims. It's not like fresh market. They're already sophisticated. All with mechanisms, all with proofs. If your copy only educates but didn't differentiate, she will buy from competitors who did. So what you did, you just create a TAM for other people to profit from you. Or just create an audience, like they make them aware of the problems for her to go and buy from others. So how you need to do is win the whole journey in one piece. You can't just educate and hope she came back. You need to educate her, make her aware that she has problems, explain the mechanism, differentiate it about like what you're gonna find the solutions. An examples, like you have menopause, you have these issues, like this is perimenopause, there is already solution exists in the market, this and this and this, but they don't work. And here is why they're not working. So you educate her that she have a problem, you educate her that there is a solution that she can find, you can educate her the other solution is not going to work for her. Here is why. Then you introduce a new rose mechanism by proxy, like a mechanism. A new rose cause, then a new mechanism, then boom, you win. So explain the mechanism, differentiate, then provide proof, UGCs or whatever, like image ads, like before and after, a testimony or whatever. CTA close the get sales. All before she clicks away and finds someone else. Because if you just educate, you just make a claim in her mind, like she say, oh, maybe I'm still what is called skeptical on something. She do a search, other brands gonna win from you, So strategy step 1, lead with symptom. She recognizes, meet her where she is. Step 2, name the problems for her education. Step 4, immediately transition to mechanisms. Why your solution? Step 4, stacks profile, trust you. Close before she leaves to compare. So you close her. Copy approach, 3 a.m., eyes snaps open, your heart is pounding, your shirt is soaked through again. You lie there staring at the ceiling, exhausted but wired, wondering what the hell is happening to you. It's the first time this week you blame stress, the job, the kids, the argument with your husband, but the night sweets keep coming. The brain fog won't left, you're gaining weight, eating the same food you always have. This has a name. It's not getting older, it's not stress, it's not in your head. It's perimenopause. Here's what's actually happening. Your hypothalamus, the part of your brain that controls body temperature, is misfiring. Estrogen levels are fluctuating, and your brain can't regulate properly. That's the night sweats, that's the brain fog, that's everything. Most supplements throw random herb at this, black cohosh, even in promos. Remember, she doesn't know this. She's just like about to understand that there is already solution existing. So mechanism, now she understands why your product is going to work. But first, you tackle the other solution, why they're not working, then you differentiate yourself. But they don't address the hypothalamus directly. That's why they don't work. This does. It's calm the hypothalamus and support your body through the transitions. Now she know why you are different. Then the social proof. 47,000 women have tried this. 89% sleep through the night within 2 weeks. Proof now she trusts you. 16-day money bunny guaranteed. Try it risk-free before she leaves. Then Google it, find copyright. The key insight. In a sophistication market, education and our prospect is not enough. You have to educate and close because the moment they are aware they are shopping and competitors have their copy, then we have a supplement, So here, you make her recognize that they have problems, you make her recognize that there is a supplement, then you tackle those supplements, that there is a solution, you tackle the solution, then you show her, here's why this solution that we're going to provide you is the best. So you don't need to go and look for other solutions. You don't enter like the shopping mood, like this is the best, like you close her. Higher awareness, low sophistication is the easy way. Like you have unaware audience plus like the market is what's it called? You have products aware market, but sophistication is like fresh. It's not like saturation. They know the problems and want a solution. Market hasn't been saturated yet. Strategy, direct claim, work, simple offer, don't overly complicate it. Example, emerge niche before competition flows in. You need X, we sell X, here's the deals. If the audience is aware, competition usually flow fast. This is almost like what it's called, PCUS, like this is where we found the PCUS. On the PCUS, like because they are solution aware, so that's mean high awareness, low sophistication, because it's gonna be differentiated with the mechanism, so it's gonna be fresh. Whatever thing that you're gonna show them, just you're gonna need to make them believe it. That's it. So you need X. We'll set X. Here's the deals. If the audience is aware, competition usually flow fast, and that's true. So this is what, like most of the things gonna be living in here. Like most of the things gonna be like low awareness, high sophistication, or like most of the audience is going to be between problems aware, high sophistication, solution aware, and high sophistication. There is really cases when you're going to find like low sophistication, honestly. High sophistication, high awareness, high sophistication. Unaware plus the market sophistication. Products aware plus like the market sophistication. I'm confused. High awareness, that they mean they are products aware. High sophistication, that's mean they are saturated. They know the problems, no solution exists. Market is saturated, they have seen everything. Is it the same as this one or not? I'm confusing. Where's the other one? Now here, lower awareness. Here's like problems aware or resolution aware, but like market saturated. Here, high awareness, lower sophistication. High awareness, this means problems aware, low sophistication, low like the market is still version. And here, yeah, here's like the red oceans, exactly. High awareness, high sophistication, they are what is called products aware, then they are sophisticated, like when you're talking examples, like the phone niche. What is called TVs, like those super sophisticated market. That's the RD people's want a product, then there's like sophistication so complicated. You read with identity. So situation, they know the problems, no solution exists, market saturated, they have seen everything. This is where the most DCT brands live. Strategy strong, how to differentiate, strong mechanisms, why you difference, heavy proof stackings, needs positioning, story, personality, or differentiation, irresistible offer. And this is the things, like a lot of niches, not a lot of niches, a lot of you guys, like when we're gonna be talking also like the copywriting techniques, you need to be able to do heavy proof stackings, like the studies, the third labels, invest in those clinical studies about like your products. You see it's not like a placebo effect, getting also like real testimonials of people, nail those testimonials, have undeniable proof of stacking. That's how you can win so big, like on this market. Maybe the beginners are going to be doing aggressive copywriting, but later on, like, please, guys, the moment you start doing is like 300K a month, 500K a month, invest in this, and millions a month, invest in this, you're going to be able to stay safe from the line of legal issues, and also to be able to scale better because you depended on undeniable proof. So copy approach, you tried everything. Here's why it didn't work and what's the difference about this. Example for our avatar, the avatars you're talking about. Thin acne, proactive, different, the cleaning clears you aren't sore by. That's $300 to, let me read this like slowly. Proactive, different, the clean, clear, you aren't sore by. That's 300 dermatologists visit. The natural stuff from TikTok. Your skin's bedrooms looks like a skincare store, and your face looks like the same as they did 6 months ago. Here's what nobody told you. All of that targets what you can see. The pimples on the surface, but acne isn't surface problems. The inflammation started deep in the skin, triggered by hormonals and gut imbalance. By the time a pimple appeared, the damage was done 17 days ago. You've been playing defense on a game that was already lost. We go deeper, calm the inflammation at source, balance what's happening inside the surface clears because we fixed it what's underneath. 94 of the teens see visibly improvement in 14 days. The other 6 get their money back. Your teen has nothing to lose. Expect the acne. For the knee pain, hi. You have tried everything. I know because I have the same story from 50,000 customers before you. The glycosamine you took for 8 months, nothing. The turmeric that turned your pee yellow, nothing. The cortisone shot that works for a week and stopped, nothing. You're starting to believe this is your just life now, bone on bone, unavoidable decline. But here's what the doctors never explained to you. Your cortisol isn't worn down. It's not gone. It's dehydrated and inflamed like a dried out sponge. That's cracked and stuff. Every solution you tried adds building blocks, but you can't build a foundation that's dried out in fire. This rehydration first, calm the inflammation second, then rebuild rebuilds, different order, different result. 87% feel relief in the first 7 days, not masking, not being actually relief because we fixed the actual problems. For PCOS, hair loss, high, 30, the age is 30. The biotin did nothing, the expensive shampoo did nothing, the supplement did nothing, the dermatologist tried to say it's normal like it was supposed to help. Meanwhile, you drink, catch more hair every shower, your part is wider than it was, right now you're trying to connect with her emotionally. It was a year ago, you had stopped wearing your hair because you can't see your scalp and you are only 34. Here's what actually happened with PCOS, your body overproduced DHT as a hormone that wraps around your hair follicles and slowly struggle them. No amount of biotin can overcome that. No shampoo can penetrate deep enough. You have to block the DHT at the source. That's what this is. That's block DHT. Stop struggling. Let your follicle recover. Women who given up are sending us photo of babies' hairs at week 8. Actually, new hair is growing whereas there were none because we finally address the actual problems. So in here is like when it came like what is it called? High awareness levels, like problems aware and high sophistications, the market is so saturated. How we lead with a story, with differentiated mechanisms, and with undeniable proof of stackings. Like when you say like, woman had given up sending us photo, then you show the photo of actual females with the issues. So matrix summary. Low awareness, low sophistication indicates simply. Low awareness, high sophistication indicates them mechanisms. High awareness, low sophistication, direct offers. High awareness plus high sophistication, mechanism plus proof plus story. Most direct to consumers, high awareness, high sophistication. That's why this masterclass focuses heavily on mechanism creation, proof stacking, story differentiation, emotional connection. Because in saturated markets, that's what we want, and this is what we're gonna go with on this masterclass. The technique, understands the emotional journey of the customers, and the two mode of buying, pain versus desire. Understand the dynamic between selling to the user, and the user is not like the guy that's to the buyer in the user dynamic, when the user is not actually the buyers itself. The buyer is not the person that's going to be using the products. Understanding the technique of the story to get them connect. Understand the sensory language is going to keep them what is called feeling vivid, and trying to hit them with the dopamine to make them feel already getting the results. Right now they want the reward, they want to use your products. Get them to use story technique, the open loop that's gonna keep them watching, and you don't lose them until you educate them through going through all what is called all the journey from being unaware, problems aware to solution aware to believing in your products. All of this technique is gonna be in, and also hooking, story, and everything else. So yeah, this is for the video. Let's go to how you adjust copy for market positioning.